Well, John, we've had a very quiet week here, a sharp contrast to where we were 10 years ago. You may remember that was the great flood of March of 2010, and because of that, this has been designated Flood Awareness Week, but we don't have any flooding weather to talk about, at least not for this week. It's been another mild day here overall today, but we do have a cooler weekend on tap and some unsettled weather coming in as we go to the beginning of next week. Talk about that in just a moment. 50 degrees outside of Beachview Studios right now. The biggest difference today compared to the last several is that the winds have shifted now out of the east, so we have some of those cooler ocean waters and that sea breeze starting to take into effect. We are in the low to mid 50s in Metro West, but as you go right along the shoreline, we've dropped now to the low 40s, 43 in Boston, 45 down in Plymouth, 43 out in Provincetown. So the sea breeze and the cooler temperatures off that ocean are starting to play a factor here, and I think that will continue as we go through the night tonight. The cold front has shifted well offshore. That moved through last night. We do have another weak system that has kind of been left behind. It's starting to dive in through parts of Arkansas into Tennessee. This will start to shift off to our south as we go through the night tonight. It's a weak system, probably will not give us any precipitation, but it will enhance that wind off the water here, so we'll kind of monitor that. Our next significant system is actually moving into North Dakota right now. That will slide through New England on Friday, and then we have a third system out here in the southwest that's bringing some heavy rains out towards Arizona and California. That will probably move off to our west as we go through the weekend, but we could hear about it by the time we get into next week. So some more clouds moving back into the region, and those will be moving through our area overnight tonight. And we'll also start to watch some low clouds moving off the ocean and some fog that could move across southeastern Massachusetts overnight tonight into the pre-dawn hours on Thursday. You can see on the surface map again that cold front has shifted well off to the south. High pressure building into the state of Maine, and again that weak low pressure moving through the Tennessee Valley and eventually moving off the southeastern coastline, maybe the mid-Atlantic coast. That gives an onshore breeze that comes across southern New England. It's light enough tonight, so it probably just gives us some low clouds, some fog, and then tomorrow it gets a bit breezier here and brings some cooler temperatures in. You can see that on the national map, area of low pressure moving off to our south, and as we mentioned, a stronger system off to the west that we may hear from by we get to early next week. Again, we mentioned it is Flood Awareness Week, but we have the exact opposite going on right now. These are the current river and stream levels, and you can see a lot of red and orange on the map. We have very low levels in our rivers and our small streams. We are below to well below right now, so we'll have to see how that plays out during the rest of the spring months. As for the bus stop in the morning, we have clear skies. It'll be noticeably cooler though tomorrow than we've been the last several days, about the mid-30s to start things off, and near 50 by the afternoon with partly cloudy skies. So 30 degrees tonight for the overnight low, as we have mostly cloudy, some low clouds, some fog around as well, maybe a little bit of drizzle. And then as we get to Thursday, it's a sunny day, but again, noticeably cooler than where we've been, upper 40s, right around 50 degrees, before our next front moves through on Friday. Now, before that front comes through, we may make a run at about 60 degrees as some warmer breezes come in. Then the rain showers move through, could be a rumble of thunder as well. Then we clear out for the weekend, but it's a much cooler weekend compared to where we were to start this week. Temperatures again right around 50 on Saturday, mid 40s for highs on Sunday, and lower 40s by Monday.